Attention, ladies and gentlemen. Today, we embark on a journey of profound significance. We will delve into a topic that has captivated humanity for centuries: the end times. Prepare to be amazed as we uncover compelling evidence that suggests the end times are upon us. Join me as we examine biblical scriptures that shed light on this remarkable phenomenon. Are you ready? Let's begin. Look around you. Open your eyes to the state of our world. It's a tapestry woven with threads of chaos and uncertainty. Wars ravage nations, tearing apart families and communities. Famine grips the vulnerable, leaving them desperate and hungry. Pestilences, in the form of deadly diseases, sweep across the globe, claiming countless lives. And natural disasters, with their destructive might, shake the very foundations of our existence. But amidst this turmoil, we must ask ourselves, is this mere coincidence, or is there a deeper meaning behind these events? Could they be the harbingers of the end times? The Bible, the timeless book of divine wisdom, provides insight into these tumultuous times. It offers a lens through which we can interpret these events and discern their significance. In the Gospel according to Matthew, Jesus delivers a profound message about the signs of the end times. His words, recorded in Matthew chapter 24 verse 6-7, provide a glimpse into the tumultuous events that would unfold before the culmination of human history. Jesus begins by stating, "You will hear of wars and rumors of wars." Throughout history, humanity has been plagued by conflicts and warfare. Yet, in the context of the end times, these wars take on a heightened significance. Nation rises against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, as the world is engulfed in a cycle of violence and instability. The impact of these wars is felt far and wide. Lives are lost, families torn apart, and communities devastated. The echoes of Jesus' words reverberate in our world today as we witness the constant reports of armed conflicts, regional tensions, and the proliferation of weapons of mass destruction. The drums of war continue to beat, and the signs Jesus spoke of are undeniably present. Jesus continues, and there will be famines, pestilences, and earthquakes in various places. These elements form a trifecta of natural and societal upheavals that further contribute to the chaos and distress of the end times. Famines, characterized by widespread scarcity of food and resources, have long plagued humanity. The prophet Amos, in Amos chapter 8 verse 11, describes a future time when there will be a famine, not of bread or water, but of hearing the words of the Lord. This spiritual famine is a reflection of the deep spiritual hunger that will pervade the end times. Pestilences, or epidemics and diseases, are another hallmark of the end times. In Luke chapter 21 verse 11, Jesus foretells of great earthquakes, and in various places famines and pestilences. We have witnessed the devastating impact of pandemics like the recent COVID-19 outbreak, which has brought the world to its knees, claiming countless lives and causing widespread disruption. Lastly, Jesus mentions earthquakes in various places. Earthquakes have always been a part of the Earth's natural processes, but in the end times, they will intensify, signaling the Earth's groaning in anticipation of its renewal. In Revelation chapter 16 verse 18, a depiction of the end times, a great earthquake occurs, unparalleled in its scale and impact. The convergence of these events, as foretold by Jesus, paints a vivid picture of a world in turmoil, where wars, famines, pestilences, and earthquakes become distressingly common. The world around us bears witness to the fulfillment of these prophecies, reminding us that the end times are not a distant concept but a reality we face today. The Apostle Paul's words to Timothy in 2 Timothy chapter 3 verse 1-5 provide a prophetic warning about the characteristics and behaviors that will be prevalent in the last days. He said, "But know this, that in the last days perilous times will come. For men will be lovers of themselves, lovers of money, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy, unloving, unforgiving, slanderers, without self-control, brutal, despisers of good, traitors, headstrong, haughty, lovers of pleasure rather than lovers of God. Does this not sound eerily familiar? These words spoken by the Apostle Paul to Timothy paint a vivid picture of the moral and spiritual state that will prevail in the last days. They indeed sound eerily familiar, reflecting the characteristics we observe in our troubled world today. In the book of Revelation, specifically Revelation chapter 13 verse 16-17, the Apostle John provides a prophetic vision of a global system that will exert control over the entire population. This system is associated with a figure known as the Beast, who will deceive and manipulate people during the end times. The passage states, "He causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and slave, to receive a mark on their right hand or on their foreheads." This mark is significant because it becomes a requirement for participating in economic activities. The verse continues, "And that no one may buy or sell except one who has the mark or the name of the beast, or the number of his name." This description suggests that the mark will be a means of identification and control, with severe economic consequences for those who do not possess it. The mark could be a physical or symbolic representation that distinguishes individuals as part of the beast's system. It is important to note that the exact nature of this mark is not explicitly described in the passage, leaving room for speculation and interpretation. The idea of a global system of control, where individuals are required to have a mark to engage in commerce, has captivated the attention of many scholars and believers throughout history. Today, with the rapid advancement of technology, the emergence of digital currencies, and the increasing use of biometric identification systems, we can see the groundwork being laid for such a system. These words from the book of Revelation depict a future global system in which a mark will be imposed upon all individuals, signifying their allegiance to the beast and granting them access to economic transactions. As we witness the rise of digital currencies and biometric identification systems in our present world, we can discern the potential alignment of these developments with the prophetic vision described in the scriptures. In Matthew chapter 24 verse 14, Jesus speaks about a crucial event that will take place before the end times. He says, "And this gospel of the kingdom will be preached in all the world as a witness to all the nations, and then the end will come." This verse emphasizes the global proclamation of the gospel as a necessary precursor to the culmination of the age. The phrase, "this gospel of the kingdom," refers to the message of salvation through Jesus Christ and the establishment of his kingdom on earth. Jesus states that this gospel will be preached to all nations as a witness, indicating that it will be a testimony of God's grace and his offer of salvation to people from every corner of the world. The fulfillment of this prophecy signifies the reach and impact of the gospel throughout the entire world. It implies that the message of salvation will not be limited to a specific region or people but will extend to all nations, cultures, and languages. The global proclamation of the gospel serves as an opportunity for people to hear, respond, and make a decision to follow Jesus Christ. Regarding the question of whether the ability to spread the gospel to the farthest corners of the earth is a sign that the end is near, it is important to consider that Jesus did not provide a specific timeline for when this prophecy would be fulfilled. The spread of the gospel to all nations has been an ongoing mission since the time of Jesus and continues to this day. Technology, such as the internet and digital communication, has undoubtedly facilitated the rapid dissemination of the gospel to remote areas where it was previously difficult to reach. However, the fulfillment of this prophecy does not necessarily indicate an immediate end of the world, but rather emphasizes the importance of global evangelism in God's plan of redemption. While we can view the advancements in technology as tools that enable us to fulfill the Great Commission, Matthew chapter 28 verse 19-20, more effectively, it is crucial to maintain a balanced perspective. Jesus also warned about false messiahs, wars, famines, and other signs that would occur before his return. Matthew chapter 24 verse 4-8. Therefore, while the global proclamation of the gospel is a significant aspect of the end times, we should also consider the broader context of biblical prophecies and signs that Jesus mentioned. Dear friends, amidst the turmoil and uncertainty, there is still hope. The Bible speaks of a glorious future, a time when peace, love, and justice will prevail. It is a call to action for each and every one of us. Today, I implore you to examine your own life. Are you ready for the end times? Are you living a life of love, compassion, and righteousness? The signs are all around us, and the time to act is now. Let us come together, spreading the message of hope and salvation to a world in need. Together, we can make a difference. The end times are here, but our destiny is in our hands. Thank you for joining us on this thought-provoking journey. May you find strength and solace in the knowledge that even in the darkest of times, there is a light that shines through. The end times are upon us, but together, we can face them with courage and unwavering faith. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to hit the like button and share it with others. And remember, each one of us has the potential to make a difference in the world when we surrender ourselves to God's plan. Until next time, may God bless you abundantly.